No one else knows my situation. They just know the background story. The first couple of weeks I stayed in my brother's car, and he worked for the airport, so he had these warm coats. So it's like, I'd put the one over my head. I would use the one as a coat, and I'd use the other, I put it on my legs, and I would just sleep in the car. And then he needed it back, and then that's when I started like asking for sleepovers and stuff. Yeah, I finished out the school year living house to house. It took me a while to find it. I had to like lie a little bit. I had to be like, oh, can I sleep over? Like, let's do some homework. Just to certain friends, and I'd push it. Like, I wouldn't care what the mom would say. I'd hear the mom talking to like some of my friends, like, yeah, he's been here for like a while. I think I chose Snow because they offered me a dorm, and I was like, I'll take it. I was like, I'll go there if you have a room for me. So. Cyprus is kind of like, I think Cyprus or this whole Magna place is known for like their water. It's really like nasty. It's nothing to like look forward to. But Cyprus, the people here are just like the water. It's tough and like it's gritty. And like this community is like, this community helped me and my brother get through a lot. Like, I think the day of my mom's funeral, they excused the whole school to come to my mom's funeral. And it was really crazy to see like I knew my mom was well known because she was the crazy poly lady with the curly hair, long curly hair, and she always wore this hat. And she was running up and down the sidelines. That was my mom. So I knew everyone knew her, but when I saw how many people showed up at the funeral, I did not know like she touched that many people's lives. You know, this community is, I think it's pretty good, but you can still get caught up with a lot of the drugs that are here. That's why a lot of kids, they see and hear about this stuff and they're like, well, I want a piece of that. What I'm doing here at Cyprus is a way to give back to the kids. That way they can, just because they do right by me, so hopefully they can do right by someone else in the future. Kind of like a rippling effect. Everyone looks up to you here at this school, like, so like you didn't want to like show weakness, like show like you needed help too. So like no one knew, they just knew, oh, Albert's mom passed away, like give him some space, but really there was more behind it, you know, and I know everyone has like their own war and everyone's fighting their own battle, so I didn't want to like bring up whatever I was going through. This family I'm with now, they're like probably the longest family I've lived with, and they were good friends with my mom, and they didn't know my situation at the time. I told my best friend, and I was sleeping over, and he was just like, do you have a place to stay? And I was like, yeah, I do. I just want to sleep over here. And he was like, you've been here for over like 2 weeks. And like, I don't care if you're here. I just need to know if you want to stay here. And like that day, I was like, just told him everything. You know, just the fact that like I have a home and like, you know, it's really like blessed and humble to be here. So I was just like, that's why I come here, like helping these kids, like being, so they don't have to go through whatever I went through, like especially with the gang life. Like what I told them, I was like, if you want to gang bang your last name, like go on the field and get your name well known. I was like, put your name out there, or go on the court, work hard, get well known there. And I try to tell them like the feeling that you have when they announce your name on a Friday night, you know, it's really like, it's like humbling, it's like surreal. And I think that's why my family name is so big out here in Magna and West Valley, because like all Friday night, that's all you'll hear is AJ Semeatu with the tackle, Albert with the touchdown. You know, football was an escape for my mom. I mean, I liked football, but I didn't love it enough. You know, but my mom told me, you know, football, when she was in the crowd and she was cheering and yelling, you know, she forgot she had cancer. So it's like, you know, I'd play every sport in the world just so she can forget that.